welcome to my channel and thank you so much for watching. My name is Hayes for those of y'all who don't know, and if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell as well. In today's video we are going to be reviewing some Jeffree Star products. Look at this little palette right here. It's so adorable, it's so cute. We do got some lippies, I did get a highlighter. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this video. I mean, can we talk about this palette for a moment? How freaking cute. It looks like a little purse. It's just so adorable. I swear, Jeffree Star, he's always coming out with like some very unique palette like designs, I guess. Like, this is just so cute. But let's go ahead and open her up. It doesn't look like you can unhook it or like take it off to get it out the way, but this seems like it would be a little bit annoying. But other than that, the packaging is just so cute. Let's go ahead and open her up. Look at this little old school kind of clasp. Look how pretty. So these are all the colors. It does have lots of reds and orange and burgundies. It has about 5 shimmer shades, maybe about 6 if you count this black one. But my palette off the bat, it already has some scrapes. I mean, it just has a little bit of imperfections. But, I mean, I guess it's okay. The packaging is super cute. So, let's hope that makes up for it. But let's go ahead and play with these shadows. I like it. I thought all these products blended very well together. They were just so creamy. They were just easy to work with. I have worked with some products and girl, we be struggling. But this palette, so far, I really like it. I did go ahead and play with the orange. I didn't know if I wanted to do more of a brown look or more of like a golden kind of look. But I was like, I'm gonna take it with the orange. I think the orange is very pretty, so yes. And I'm not sure if I mentioned to y'all, I did go ahead and get a highlight as well, along with 2 lippies and a gloss. So I will be trying these out at the end of the video. So I did go in with the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime eye primer, and she looks like that. I am in the shade number 2, and we're just gonna put a light coat on. Then once I do kind of got it on there as much as I like, I go in with a damp beauty sponge and just kind of blend the rest of that out. Okay, so now that this eyelid is prepped and prime, we're going to go ahead and go in with the color Vitamin C Word. And it is this color right here. I am just going to go in with this Morphe M513 brush, and it's just a little fluffy brush. And we are going to take that Vitamin C Word, and we're going to go, because I have hooded eyes, I'm going to go way above the regular crease line. So yeah. Okay, so now that we have this Vitamin C Word all on the top of our like crease area. Okay, so now we're going to go in with this really bright orange shade right here. It's called Orange Fatale. And it is this color right here. Okay, so next I am gonna go in with this Morphe M710 brush, and it's just like a little angle brush, and I am gonna use that beautiful bright orange shade, and I'm just gonna put that right under where I had put the Vitamin C Word. Okay, so now that we have both of these colors laid down, we are going to go ahead and go in with this beautiful bright red shade right here. And this is in the shade Forge. Okay, and we're just going to go in with this Morphe E36 brush. Look how beautiful that red shade is. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and put that right under the orange shade. With that same beautiful red shade, we're going to go ahead and take it into the inner corners as well. Okay, and then once we kind of have that all packed in how we want it, we're going to go ahead and go in with a what is this? The Morphe M456 brush, and it's just like a tapered kind of fluffy brush. And we're just gonna kind of blur out or buff out the edges. Okay, now trust the process. I know it is a little bit messy and you're kind of like, girl, what the fuck? But it will come out looking like this one. Now that we have that one layered on how we want, we are going to go ahead and go with this beautiful a violet maroony looking color right here. And this is in the color Slice Me Open. Ooh, girl. And it does have like a little knife on it. And we're going to go in with this Morphe M431 brush. Okay, and then once again, we're just going to go ahead and stamp this shade right in between where we put the orange and the red shade. Or mostly like on top of that red shade actually. Okay, and then I am going to go ahead and go in with that same color Slice Me Open and put this color right in the inner corner. Right where we put that original red shade. Just to bring a little bit of depth in right there. Okay, and once we kind of have that on there, I am going to go back in with the orange shade just to kind of brighten up that orange again. And now I'm just going to go ahead and take this little flat brush right here. This is the Morphe M210 brush. So I'm going back in with that vitamin C word, and we're just going to, you know, any pigment that was lost, we're just going to go ahead and put it straight back on there. To me, this color, like, it kind of looks like a sunset on my eyes. Okay, now I am going to go in with this Morphe M322 brush. And we are going to go in with this beautiful shade right here, Double Crossed. And it's this beautiful brownish, maroonish looking shade. And I'm just going to go ahead and kind of put that in that outer little corner right there. Okay, so I think that's how I want it for now. I am going to go ahead and cut my crease, and I am going to go ahead and use the Juvia's Place eye primer. I'm just going to squirt that on there just a little bit. And I'm just going to use this flat little brush right here. This is the Morphe M213 brush, and it's just like a little flat brush that we're going to go in with. And we're just going to grab some of that Juvia's Place. So once I got it on there, I am going to go ahead and go in with this e.l.f. concealer brush. It's just a really, really, really tiny little brush. And I'm going to use this beautiful shade Fashion Whore. She is so beautiful. The camera does no justice. It just looks so pretty. So now that we have it on, I am going to go ahead and blend out this end part. And I'm going to go back in with that beautiful maroon shade called Slice Me. And like I said, I'm just going to go back in with the original little brush that I did use. And then I am going to go back in with this Morphe M322 brush. We're going to go back in with that double cross color, and we're just going to add that right on top of the maroon. Just for a little bit more depth. Okay, so once you got it something like that, how you want it, we're going to go ahead and just take a little wipey and clean up the end of it. So I did go ahead and do lashes and liner. I did my face makeup as well, and I went ahead and did under my eyes. I just did the same thing that I did on the top. So now let's go ahead and try out this, the lipsticks and the gloss and the highlight. I am gonna first go in with the highlight. So this is the Supreme Frost in the color Citrus Bling, and she just looks so cute. Wow, look how pretty. Can you see that? Let's go ahead and open her up. Wow, she is real reflectant. And the pattern that's inside, it looks like an orange with the Jeffree Star logo in the middle. I'm not sure if you can see that, but we're gonna go ahead and go in with a little fan brush. This is the Morphe E60 brush. And I'm just gonna go ahead and dip into the pan. This is just so pretty. I don't wanna mess her up, but we did go ahead and get a little bit on there. We're gonna knock some off. Okay, I don't really see too much. Maybe let me go in just a little bit harder. Wow, okay, I see a little something. I'm not sure if it's picking up on camera, but it's like a champagne pinky kind of color. Which, well, I guess you can see the pink reflectant in here, because I was going to say it looks supposed to be like a goldy kind of color, but no. There is some orange in there, or some pink coming through. I'm not sure if you can see that. I mean, and I'm really going in there like... I mean, it's like a nice sheen on camera. It does look nice though. Now that I'm looking at it and I got it to show up on my skin, I'm not sure if it's picking up on camera, but in person it looks really pretty. It looks like not glittery or anything. It just looks like a natural gleam or glisten on the skin. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and use my setting spray. Maybe if I moisten up my face a little bit, it will stick on. This is the Milani Peach Illuminating Setting Spray. I think I got a little carried away, but I love this stuff. It smells so good. My hair is a mess. Okay, now let me go back in with this. I don't even know if I need more because it shows so nice now. Do you see that? It's just so natural. And I can't really say that it's natural, but it's there, but it's not like boom in your face, but it is like, ooh, her face is glowing. Okay. Let me go ahead and stop with that because I feel like I'm getting carried away. Now, I did go ahead and pick up two lippies. I did get the colors, this one is Pain is Pleasure, and it's more of like a peachy kind of shade. And this one is called Don't Panic. And it looks like it's more of like a rustic brownish look. So let's go ahead and open these up. This one is the Don't Panic. Like I said, it is like a rustic brownish kind of color. It's picking up kind of red on camera, but it's more of like a rusty red brown color. There we go. And it's just the regular little felt tip. Or what is this? A doe foot applicator? Okay, so it just seemed like it went on so soft and everything, but can you see it's more of like a rustic red, rustic orange, rustic kind of brown in there. Maybe on camera it looks more like a orange rust, but either way it's still so pretty. And then this one is the Pain is Pleasure. Ooh, this one is like a peachy kind of shade. On camera, once again, it's picking up as red, but you can't really tell the difference. And let me go ahead and swatch this one. This one is more like a peachy kind of orange. This one right here is the Pleasure is Pain, and this one is the Don't Panic. and they look very similar on camera, but trust me, this one's more of like a peachy orange color. It's more brighter than this one. I don't know why it's picking up like that, but oh well. Okay, now that I went ahead and lined my lips, I am going to go ahead and go on with the color Don't Panic first. I am going to use both colors because I couldn't decide on what color to go with. So like I said, this is in the color Don't Panic. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go in with the color Pain is Pleasure. And let's go ahead and put this one on top. For the lips, I did use both shades. I tried to do like an ombre shade, but on camera, both of these shades look exactly alike. And in person, like the color in the center, it looks like more orangey, and then the color on the outer, it does look darker, but I'm kind of sad that on camera it's picking up as both the same color. Okay. And then next, I did get the Supreme Gloss, and this packaging is so shiny and sparkly. I love it. So the whole packaging for everything is just totally cute. I love his vibe for his packaging. This is kind of like a nudie kind of color. I don't know what it would look like if I put it on top of this. Wow. Okay, so this applicator is completely different from the original doe foot. Let me see if I can show you. It's way much bigger. It looks like it does have a little swoop in there, and maybe to apply the product better. I'm not sure if I should put this one on or not. Let's do a swatch. Wow. Okay, so it is very pigmented. It's kind of difficult to do a swatch with this, just because the shape of it. Yeah, it doesn't go on as smoothly, I guess, because of the shape. I mean, it goes on smoothly, but it's just a little bit more messy with it. Let me be right back. I'm going to go ahead and do my hair and change my top and probably put this on. So I'll be right back. Okay everyone, so we're back and I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this palette a little bit. I like this palette. All the colors that I did use today, they blended very well with each other. I mean, look at this look. It's like, it's to die for in my opinion. Anyways, I'm excited to play with the rest of these colors just to see if they all blend the same and they're just as good as these that I used today. This palette, I'm pretty excited to play with it a little bit more. If you can, go ahead and get your hands on this still, and if it's not sold out, I totally recommend for you to go and get it, girl, because she is beautiful. And not only is the packaging beautiful, but the makeup is beautiful too. But let me tell you, I'm very easy to please with makeup. As long as the eyeshadows don't ever like clump or get patchy, then I'm good. For the most part, I'm not too picky. But this, girl, go get it. Go prick your ass on over there and get this, because this is a must-have. Yes. And then now moving on to the lippies. They were okay. There's really no transfer, so you know that is a big plus. I know these doe foot applicators are pretty common, and I know Jeffree has been using them since he started his business. I don't know if it was just today or what, but I felt like when I used it, when I first pulled it out, it goes on pretty, like, I guess like a lot of product, but it does wear off very fast, so you have to constantly like keep dipping back into the tube to get more, because I feel like the product dries up pretty fast on this, or it goes on pretty fast. So you do have to kind of dip in quite a bit. Next we are moving on to the highlight. This highlight in the packaging is so beautiful. It's just something very beautiful to have in your collection and to look at. The pigment of the highlighter in person, it looks like a very nice soft glow, like very within natural. I'm not seeing that it's picking up on camera at all, really. That doesn't really make me that happy, you know. I want to use a product that I can show you guys and it pulls up pretty bright on camera, which this is something so different for Jeffree Star because he's always one to be like, yes, bitch, we need the highlight, we need the bling, and yada yada yada. And this one is very natural, so very different for him. Now on top, I guess from when they stamped it, or maybe on top it does have like a protected layer on it, because that's kind of what it feels like. So maybe after I get using it a little bit more, maybe it will show up more. I'm really not sure. Like I said, it just didn't really give the pigment that I wanted, especially being from a Jeffree Star highlighter. Like, you can't even see that. You cannot see that whatsoever. But like I said, in person, it does give a very natural, beautiful within glow. Yeah, this one you can probably save your money. My favorite highlight of all times is the Oh Darling by MAC. That one is, woo, it will blind you, girl. Yes, but overall, yeah, I think everything was pretty good. I mean, it's okay. Is it really worth the price that he charges? Maybe for this, but the lipsticks and the highlight, especially the highlighter, like, it's not worth the price that he charges. But you know, to each their own. If you got that coin in your bank, then you know, you do you, boo. But I'm on a budget. Now before I do end this video, I am gonna go ahead and try the gloss. I do not like this applicator. I guess you're supposed to let your lip fall into that little crevice. I mean, it's too big really for my lips. I'm not really here for it, but, and it says Supreme Gloss, and they made it seem like this is gonna be like super glossy, but it's really not. It is kind of thick. It's very heavy. I can feel it on the lips. Okay, so this is the end of this video. I really do hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you like this look. If you did, please go ahead, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. If you have this palette, or if you do purchase it and you recreate this look, go ahead and tag me on Instagram so I'm able to see your recreation. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time that I upload a new video. And don't forget to be kind to someone, show love, and until next time, bye.